If you're watching this video right now, it's no doubt because you have questions about our amazing school, UVita Christian Academy, and I want to talk with you a little bit about our curriculum, the way that we did things and the way that we do them now. There are some people under the impression, or rather they don't realize the positive changes that we've made to better meet the needs of the kids in this fine community of UVita. Just to be very honest. So let me put it to you like this. In the beginning, in 2013, when we first opened our doors, our students were learning in all of their subjects, math, English, spelling, etymology. They were learning everything in a self-paced style. Now, that style had its benefits, but we realized that our students needed something a little bit different too, that they needed to have classes, whole class instruction classes where they were learning in that kind of setting. Because when they learn in that kind of setting, it forces them to think in new ways and to do things a little bit differently in their learning style. So what we do today in order to keep the best of the past, but add to everything what we need to for the success of our kids, right? We all want to see them succeed. We have things set up right now where students are studying self-paced mathematics, English grammar, and spelling and etymology. Those subjects are taught very well and explained very well in our self-paced curriculum. However, we also have added whole class instruction classes for the following areas. So kids in science classes are using MEP-approved Santillana books. Santillana books are a book provider here in Costa Rica. They are approved by the Costa Rican Ministry of Education. So kids are taught in English and science, and these, as I mentioned, they're learning in a setting where they're together with other kids in a classroom. Now, how does this benefit them? They have to learn how to wait their turn. They have to learn with other students in the same place. They have to use self-control. They have to learn to disagree with somebody, right? You don't always agree when you're having a conversation in a class setting like that. Now, kids are also studying Spanish grammar in a whole class instruction setting, and also social studies. Español gramática, obviously in Spanish, and estudios sociales, obviously taught in Spanish, but both of these in a whole class instruction setting too. Kids are doing gym class in Spanish. Of course, kids are taking art classes and that sort of thing. You can't abandon those. But it's important to me that you understand that UCA is very different than what you might have thought. Our kids are taught in lots of creative ways. They do lots of things hands-on. Their teachers are very involved with every step of their learning and very engaged in what works for one student versus what works for another. At UCA, I'm proud to say that we're very personalized in the way that we approach our kids and in the way that we teach them. So you need to come in for a tour today because you need to find out everything you've been missing.